Um,
Hey
I
guys.
don't know if there's any more
So
video
this
or
is a bit something a bit
pictures
different.
out there,
I know no
but
one's
this is the
ever
last one
actually
that we've
doing something
got that
right
we can
now, but
show
like,
from Zach Hall.
but right now, like,
Once again, if anybody
I had
hadn't
to
seen this,
feel like I did this,
this is the
had to do the
extent
stream
of
right
the
now, but
damage in
like,
Rolling Fork, Mississippi.
God,
We're hearing that it looks very similar in Silver City, Mississippi. Um, and the storm that produced this damage, and this is definitely EF3, EF4, maybe even higher,
and
is
if you guys think
still
what
producing
damage
a
this is,
tornado
then
near
tell me in the
Chula,
comments.
Mississippi.
Stream buff. Let's just be it. Looks like he. So yeah, there's a pretty large tornado on the ground. Um, it was like a once like insanely massive. It was like probably at least a mile wide at one point.
City that probably needs to be warned as well. But we're going to try to get both of these.
All right.
Pretty gun one does.
Areas of
I have a
rotation
feeling that it's
popping
gonna
up
be.
here
I
in
don't think.
this line of
I
storms
have zero.
back
I
here
have
towards Little
zero
Rock.
confidence that
You can
that
see
this will
here
happen to this
that
one
this
though.
potential
Like this
tornado
was
is
originally a
somewhere
moderate
near
risk, but
Birdsell or
got downgraded.
Gurdon right
Yeah,
now
one
in
ingredient.
Arkansas, and it is going to move
Individuals
up
were
towards
trapped while he was
Arkadelphia
trying
and
to
Gum Springs. Now,
truck
unfortunately,
stop
this is
near.
in a radar hole, so we don't have an incredible
Oh look,
view
uh,
of the rotation,
NWS National Weather Service
but
typo.
we do
Anyway,
have
yeah,
we can definitely see where it is,
I can't
and we
come up
know
with
the
any jokes
general
that then
path
that
that
would be
it's going to take. So
disrespectful
if there
because
is a tornado here, it's
I
somewhere
don't
near
think that
Gurdon. It's going to go
anyone.
up through the I-30 corridor
I do not
between
think that
Midway
people are
and
going
Gum
to.
Springs, and eventually up towards Arkadelphia. So
I
if
do
you
not
are in
think some people are
Clark
going to live through
County
this.
or Hot
Unfortunately, I do
Spring,
not know.
Arkansas, Hot Spring County in Arkansas, please take
I'm
shelter
gonna
now. This is
get to game here real quick.
the second tornado warning of the stream, and I really think we're going to see a bunch of them. I think the Little Rock area might actually see a tornado warning if we continue to see this spin up right here. So you see how there's multiple little areas of rotation in this line, all up and down it. And the farther east this line goes, the more of that nadir juice, I guess, it'll come into contact with, and the more spin we will see. So that's once again, if these supercells, if this supercellular mode down here starts taking off, going to pose a pretty big problem because we're going to have to try to cover those tornadoes as well as the QLCS tornadoes. And a lot of times the ones that happen in the lines are fast and you know, they require a little bit more talking about, like, okay, here's where the tornado is, here's what the latest information. But at the same time, if we have the supercellular tornadoes, those a lot of times are more dangerous. They're sometimes bigger. So
This is bad. This is bad. Stream buffer. Oh, God. Stream buffer. In fact, it's probably my internet. But my internet speed's like 2 seconds or something. Hello everyone. If you're just tuning in, you'll look into the description. A massive tornado just went through a couple towns, and apparently, from what I'm getting, it's bad. Like one picture. There's like this one picture where like a truck was rolled on its side. It was like pretty much stripped bare of anything. It was bad. It was like really bad.
so once again, Black Hawk, Vaden, Mississippi, you guys are in the direct path of a very dangerous storm.
And yes, you guys can chat
It
if
looks
you
like
want,
it's
but like
trying to
it's
cycle.
bad.
I'm
It's like
hoping that
really
this thing's
bad.
going to calm down. But right now, it is
Oh,
producing
also,
another tornado, and
a
new debris is being
police
wafted into
officer
the air.
in wait, what town was it? I forgot. Rolling Fork police officer said, "We need as much help as we
And
can
once again,
get."
guys, we've got people in the background
It was that
communicating
bad.
with
It's really bad.
the people who we need to communicate with. And thank you guys so much, everybody that's watching right now, for helping us.
Hello, but like, it's bad. It's actually bad.
Communicate the needs of our storm chasers. We've had requests for
Everyone's
help.
not okay. I can guarantee you, not everyone's going to be okay from this. From all I know, it's bad. And if you want to know when the 60 subscriber special is gonna be, but no, not 50. 60 subscriber special streams are gonna be. It's probably gonna be tomorrow. Just something to get clear of. But it's most likely gonna be tomorrow. It's from all I know is that it's bad. It's gonna be. Well, this is going to be an historical moment. I feel like this may be Mayfield 2.0. You hear me? I'd say this is going to be. I don't no meteorologist or anything, but from what my brain is telling me, this is going to be Mayfield 2.0. Mayfield. And Mayfield was pretty bad. That was a pretty big EF4.
Rolling Fork, Mississippi, and Silver City, Mississippi. And I believe through the power of the internet, we've very efficiently been able to get that message out.
Okay, I guess I play football while people are probably
And
like
also through the
9.
power of the internet, and you guys getting one of the support stickers on shopryanhall.com. We now have $63,000 in a matter of minutes from you guys that we can go immediately deploy and help people get whatever they need tonight and tomorrow and the next day down here in Mississippi. Myself,
Like I'd say it's when probably bad. This is like my first tornado broadcast or something, but like it's insanely bad.
and some team members here from the Weather House are probably going to load up tomorrow and
Gam.
and bring a bunch of supplies down there and do whatever we can to help too.
Get on.
But unfortunately, we can't start planning that yet because this is still an ongoing situation. It's 10:06 p.m. on the East Coast, and this is going to continue to be a bad situation all the way through midnight or possibly even later. And my God, we got another. Are you kidding?
It's okay. I'm gonna on the iPad. I'm gonna go over to the. So yeah, if you hear background music, this is on the stream. It's from all I know is that this is gonna be probably very bad. I mean, like, it's like, holy crap! I forgot to use. If my Wi-Fi's down, I'm gonna kind of read a little bit. Now, so far, I think things are starting to die down with that one tornado, but can't can't trust it. Cannot trust it.
Me. Look
I
at
mean,
this. That's probably a tornado debris signature right there.
but from all I know, that it's I think it's probably gonna be bad. I mean, when this final rating's out, I guarantee it's gonna be at least at least EF4. I'll say this at least an EF4 rating. And from that, for now, it looks like it's dying out, which is good. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything because I can't donate. I wish I could donate, but I mean, like, I don't know. Oh man, I can't get to my own stream right now. It's, I mean, my stream right now is like shout out to everyone that donates for the help. No, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, I think I may have just ended the
This is
stream on an
nuts, guys.
accident. Oh, dang it.
One of our tornadoes
Hello,
is currently near
Gamer350, but
Acona and it's working up towards Wiltshire. This
when this
will
tornado
eventually
ends,
make it up there
may
towards
go to
Winona.
a
This is
60 subscribe.
Winona. This is Vaden.
If you
Earlier
want to, we can
this
play
evening,
some
I said if
Twisted
I lived up
after
here, I would
if
be
you
trying to
want
get
to,
out of the way.
but
It's getting close
I
to
don't know.
now time where it's too late to do that. If you're just now tuning in and you're in Winona, do not leave.
So again, do you think we should get
You're
on the
just putting
Twisted
yourself
on your private
in the
server
risk of
after?
getting caught on the
I got,
road
I
in a
got like
tornado. You
4K,
don't want to
I
do
got
that.
like 4,000 K,
Just go ahead
56,000
and
K
get ready
on your server.
to get in your
So
safe spot. Now, Winona
yeah,
and you guys along I-55 here, you're not under a tornado warning yet. But if this thing
that's
continues in the cycle that it's
probably
been
gonna
going
continue
on,
and maybe actually it
you
may
will be.
recycle actually.
And this thing is going to go right through.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it
Silver
goes
City got
between Vaden and
just got
Winona, and it doesn't
slammed. I'm not even gonna name all the
make a
towns because
direct
I don't think
impact to
I
either bunch.
can.
And we'll
Oh,
keep
Kim
with you
and
the whole
Jill
time.
may be getting hit. This is all in Mississippi. Just if people want to know.
All right, this is from a viewer
Oh my god.
Silver City. So that's a picture from Justin
Okay,
Stork
wait, that's not
in
that bad.
Silver
Like the
City.
trailer
Once
is
again, some more of the
demolished. So
damage.
it looks like. Stop.
Photos coming in now.
I'm not new to the Roblox app. What are you talking about? Okay, this stream's getting really glitchy though. May end it soon. I don't know, but like it's from what I know, it's I say tornado's going to be no, not at least EF4. If it may be a 4, but I'd say like there's no way it's not going to be rated weaker than
Update on Reed
EF3.
Timmer. So Reed Timmer was very close to the tornado as it went through Rolling Fork, Mississippi. The tornado went through the town. Reed came across a damaged house, and people were seriously damaged, cut up from the tornado. Reed put them in his vehicle and drove them to the ER.
Oh,
And now they have
dubs
made
on
it to
Reed.
the ER. So
Dubs
they have
on Reed
successfully
Timmer.
made it to the ER through Reed Timmer.
Let's give him a round of applause for that. Give him a round of applause for that. Let's give him a round of applause for that. Yes, I'm literally watching Ryan Hall y'all stream, but I felt like this was kind of important. In fact, I could
What do you
go
think the
on to
tornado's rating is, Ryan? It's hard to tell.
It's a tornado emergency again.
The National Weather Service decides that based off the damage. We won't know for a couple of days. But just based off of radar, and there's a calculation you can do called the Emerson calculation. It's an EF4 or EF5. That calculation is sometimes wrong, but it's definitely in the upper echelon of tornadoes.
I'd say this thing's violent.
No doubt.
This thing's gotta be violent. It's that bad. Yeah, I think you know a couple things about storms, so you should know what I'm talking about. But like, oh my god, it's bad. I can't say how bad. I mean, like, if I could have, it'll probably like cancel me. Like, I bet when this thing's done, I'll give you a full when his thing is rolled out. I want to give you a full report on
And this thing
this.
is ramping up once again right before it makes it into Black Hawk. If we have anybody in or around Black Hawk, hopefully you're underground. We've been hollering about you for an hour now.
So it looks like Black Hawk
But
is
this
going to
thing
be
is not giving
demolished.
up. It's still producing new debris, new damage here along Highway
yeah,
430. It's going to parallel
Hey
430
Ryan,
all the way
if
up.
you can hear me, I'm currently en route to Vicksburg. I have a car full of people with me. I'm en route to Vicksburg, Vicksburg Hospital. I can give you a little better update now. I'm not out in the pouring rain. Search and rescue, large search and rescue is underway, and rolling fork. I think it is. A lot of emergency response now coming into town. I'm 99% sure that they still need EMS coming into town. But as of
I say it's
as of
bad. It's
right
probably
now,
like what was that?
sorry, I've got some.
Wakata in like the Twister movie.
Okay.
Like
That's
We're on
not
our way to
bad.
Vicksburg, so just wanted to update.
okay. That's an
Feel
update
bad.
from Storm Chaser Chris Hall.
It's
Also,
it's bad.
intercepted
It's
the
like
tornado
right.
in Rolling Fork. It has come across several people who are
I know it's
injured,
gonna be
and
bad.
has now
It's like
put those people in his car and is now
what's
taking them to the hospital in
Jeez.
Vicksburg. Yeah. So,
So I may be broadcasting. I
and
may
once again,
be
this
doing this
storm,
for
the
like an
same storm that's
hour
caused all
because
of
I
that
still. I mean,
devastation
like I probably
back
won't be
there
able to do
towards,
all of it, but
Rolling Spring and Silver City is still
this can probably
producing
help.
damage and causing problems as it moves up towards Winona. All right. And it's over Black Hawk now. And it's going to, once again, parallel Highway 430 all the way up there towards Fulton, Vaden, and Winona. If you're in any of these
Yes,
places, please consider taking shelter now.
A new PDS tornado
And we've got a
warning
new
has been
PDS
issued.
tornado warning for Montgomery County, Webster County, and Carroll counties in Mississippi.
I think it was Webster, Montgomery, and Webster,
And that includes Winona and
Carroll
Vaden.
counties.
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
So there you go, guys.
You need to take
Now,
shelter if you
Winona,
don't. Well, you
Kilmichael,
probably
Duck
like
Hill,
this.
Switman,
I hate to break it to you, but
Tommelman,
like,
Eupora,
oh,
Walt
God.
Hall, all you guys are under a PDS tornado warning. And what that means is it's a particularly
Any of you
dangerous
guys in
situation.
Mississippi, stay safe out
It's a
there.
particularly dangerous situation. You're going to want to
Stay
seek
safe
shelter
out
right
there.
now. Yeah, this is going to go on for a while, y'all. I still have reason to believe that this secondary rotation back here is trying to produce a tornado.
Yeah, I was looking at radar from the iPad. It looks pretty bad too.
Oh, and somebody tell Andy if he needs to talk to me, just do it through Zello. I had to kill the feed.
Who's inside? For those watching the stream, yes, you can chat, but like, if you want to, if you look in the description, you can see like I'd say that like the main impact of of this
Yeah, a
event
new
is
tornado debris
probably
signature.
in
Oh my
Mississippi.
God. All right, so that escalated quickly.
Wow!
So this thing is
wow!
producing
Wow!
big
Wow!
damage
wow!
once again.
Wow!
And guys, look at this.
wow.
It's going right towards Winona. It's going right towards Winona.
Oh,
We
Winona,
first started
Winona,
talking about
Winona.
this. I
You're
mean,
in
it was a
Winona,
while ago.
Mississippi.
We
Get
knew it
this
was coming this
shelter
way.
now.
Hopefully, everybody in
I
that
have to
town
repeat
is
myself.
well
Get this
aware
shelter
of what's
now.
happening here.
If you
Because unfortunately,
Go
I
to
believe this is the
interior
most
room.
populated area that this
Go
storm
into
will hit.
interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy
Yeah,
building, or maybe in a basement if possible. Like as get comfy in there, do stuff like that. Like as long as you are like as long as you are within some sort of underground, like as long as you're like in interior room or underground, you're good. And above ground safe rooms is an option, but they're like a week. They're not going to do their job.
A
If you're a
direct
mobile
hit
home,
into Winona
get
or
out,
Vaden
go outside and find a ditch because this will like
over the
obliterate
track of this thing,
mobile homes.
but it is almost certainly going to cross Interstate 55 somewhere between those two cities. And Foltz is right in the path of this thing. And Brad Arnold's right behind it. So Brad Arnold's on Highway 82 going towards Winona. So he might be able to get there before it does. I don't know.
Wow.
Winona needs to take shelter now.
I'll repeat what you said. Take shelter
The
now.
entire town. Businesses. Yeah. Nobody needs to ignore this one. Oh boy. It gets bigger. Okay, so right now,
oh my God.
This tornado is somewhere near the Enon Cemetery. Okay, this is in Mississippi. So the tornado was near the Enon Cemetery or the Summerfield Missionary Baptist
One
Church.
thing I don't get is that
It's going to cross Highway 35 right there.
How does he know?
Sorry, guys, I got to.
Oh my. Okay, yeah, that's a gallon.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll be right back. He's making me thirsty. Like this.
Anyways,
I'm gonna keep it on
it's
here.
going to cross Highway 35 somewhere around the Summerfield Missionary Baptist Church. And then it's going to go towards Interstate 55. And let me just watch the track of this. Okay. We can hope that it goes exactly in the same line that it's been going here. And it goes kind of in between Vaden and Winona. But even if that's the case, even if that's exactly what happens there, it's still a pretty significant situation because there's a lot of stuff here. We got the Hazel Green Baptist Church, the Pepper Inn Scotland Baptist Church. We've got a couple of different commercial areas, and we also have the Winona Christian School here. And then also a lot of houses. Like this is a big time residential area. People live up and down Highway 51 that parallels Highway or Interstate 55. All those people are in direct danger. Also, if this thing curves just a little bit, it could make a direct hit into Winona or Vaden as well. So we want you guys to be getting underground now. We also have to start thinking about the future. This thing has been going for what seems like forever now, and it seems to show no signs of slowing down. This might make it all the way up to Eupora or Walthall. And if that's the case, it might make it all the way up there towards West Point, Mississippi. This thing could carry all the daggone way into Alabama if it wanted to. So if you are like in this area, you have to pay attention to this tonight. You can't ignore it. All right, so this is getting close to crossing the Highway 35 near the Summerfield Missionary Baptist Church now. And then it's going to go right on up towards Winona. Hope to goodness it misses to the south.
Information, but actually, I'm a real quick. Yeah, a gallon of water. Yes, a gallon of water.
This is a PDS warning. That's a particularly dangerous situation. Once again, Storm Chaser Brad Arnold is trying his best to get out in front of this thing. This is him right here. If I click on him in the Radar Omega app, I can see his feed. It looks like he's got intermittent connectivity issues. He'll be right back. But I can see there's 100 of you in the app right now watching along with me.
I am far away from
this. Also, we can see his feet above my head as well.
I'll be the one getting the snow. See, I need the... Oh, right, I probably gotta have to go to here. But I got a radar pull up on my iPad, and it's literally...
guys,
I think it's going to Carl
pictures
Winona.
now. I don't think I can share them.
Probably going to be a Winona slabber.
Not on the air. I'm retweeting them if you want to go see them on Twitter. But yeah, houses just completely slabbed back towards Anguilla and Louise, Mississippi.
houses are completely slabbed. This means we can have possible EF5
My
damage.
God.
The last EF5 was the Moore 2013 tornado. That is almost 10 years ago. So
Okay, so here's the 411. We're gonna get right back to this. Let me show you the Emerson thing. This is Sam Emerson, the one that came up with the Emerson method. What was almost certainly a strong to violent tornado just impacted Rolling Fork, Mississippi, lofting debris above 30,000 feet and producing strong, long-lived velocity, coupled at above 80 knots, all of which point to an extremely high caliber tornado. Once again, that's potentially an EF4 or an EF5 whenever it went through. Guys, debris lofted 30,000 feet into the air.
30,000 feet. That is cruising out. That's pretty much cruising out to some plane.
It's crazy.
I'd say it's bad. It's like
okay. We got a new tornado watch.
If you were in this,
now we got Nashville, Tennessee under a tornado watch. All of Middle Tennessee, pretty much, all the way down into Florence, Alabama, Jasper, Coleman, Albertville, and Huntsville, Alabama. This will go until 3 a.m. Central. It'll be a long night.
So I'm not gonna be streaming until like. No, for me that would be like 4 in the morning. So great. Oh yeah, it's the velocity cup. You can't tell because oh yeah, it's increasing in strength. So it's recycling up. Is beginning to recycle. No, what are you doing?
So back to our current tornado situation.
No,
this big blue dot here is where the tornado is. And it's getting ready to cross Interstate 55 here. And the reason we know the tornado is right here is because this is the correlation coefficient. What this tells us is where things are in the sky that shouldn't be. So you see all this purple and all this stuff. This is where it's just raining or hailing. And, you know, like everything's about the same size. The radar can scan the cloud and be like, okay, there's a bunch of marble-sized stuff in there. So it all correlates. And then it can look at raindrops. And say the same
New
thing.
information. This tornado warning
In
has
some
been
situations,
We
there's
have
a tree branch in the middle of everything else. Or there's a brick in the middle of everything else. The radar notices that and it drops the correlation coefficient because it doesn't correlate. And it paints that blue on the radar here. And that's why we know that there's a tornado there, because there's a lot of stuff in the sky that shouldn't be there. And as you just saw, we got another tornado emergency for Carroll County, Montgomery County, and Webster County, Mississippi. Guys, Winona is under a tornado emergency. This is the most early warning a city has ever gotten. We've been talking about Winona, you know.
Yeah, oh crap. Hold up, I just screwed something up.
Nobody, after this thing goes by, says, well, it came out of nowhere. We didn't see it coming. Because I mean, we've been hollering Winona for a long time. Now you are under a tornado emergency. This is the highest level tornado warning. This is one of the most dangerous situations you've ever been in your life. Okay? You cannot disregard this. You cannot go outside, look outside. Oh, let's see if we can see the tornado.
Yeah,
you are in extreme danger, and you need to get underground. If you can't get underground, you need to get into the most interior room of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. Okay? No windows, and you need to wear a helmet. You need to grab the helmet, the football helmet, the baseball helmet, the bicycle helmet, whatever you got, and you need to wear that. Your kids might have, sports helmets. Put those on them as well. And go ahead and grab the mattress off the bed too, especially if you're going into an interior room like a bathroom or a closet. Throw the mattress on top of it.
Watch has been issued.
People get hurt mostly by pieces of wood and pieces of debris falling on them. So just do everything you can to protect your head in this situation and brace for impact, especially if you are just to the south of the town of Winona near Fultz. This big tornado is producing significant damage right now. Just to the south and west of Winona. It's officially crossed the road near Summerfield Missionary Baptist Church, And now it's going to cross Interstate 55, more than likely between Hazel Green Baptist Church and Acorner Church. All right. And then we're going to see it go across Highway 51 near the Pepper Inn and Enel Corporation and the Winona Christian School. All right. This is going to come dangerously close to the Winona Montgomery County Airport as well. And then we're probably going to see this go towards the Winona Country Club. Now, I hope that this stays on the same trajectory and it misses the town a little bit to the south, but those last couple of frames do look like it's a little bit displaced north. A lot of times you'll see tornadoes take a path like this. You'll see them occlude, and if that happens, that could take it right into the downtown Winona area.
Oh, that happens. That'd be bad.
But this is one of those towns where a lot of people don't live downtown. A lot of the residential areas are just outside of town. And unfortunately, the area near Fultz there, where the airport is, all the way down to Oliver Road, that's where this tornado's going to do the most damage. That's where it's going to be.
I mean, if there's anyone watching in Mississippi, be prepared for a rough night. Cause it's not it got downgraded to an enhanced risk, but it was originally a moderate risk.
Oh, Chris, maybe it was Chris FL.
But I'd say that if you were in anywhere in Mississippi, I'd say
oh my God,
Mississippi to
okay.
Anywhere if you're
so the latest scan is not good. I mean, there's not a whole lot else that we can do at this point, guys. We've listed all the locations. We've said all the warnings a million times. We've told you what you need to do. If you're in Winona, brace for impact. This is a big tornado, y'all. It's going over Interstate 55 right now.
Kentucky,
Tennessee, and it's going to graze the southern side of town, and this might be occluding right into the city, like we were just talking about.
Indiana,
once
Ohio,
again,
Michigan,
as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. We're going to get through this together. The less scared you are, the more sound decisions you'll make. So,
but not as bad.
What to do? Get to your shelter, and then just stay with me. We'll get through this together.
Also,
but we really have to start thinking about areas beyond Winona now. By the way, if this comes into town, idea of exactly what's going on here. If you're in Winona, the tornado right now is pretty daggone close to the Winona Christian School. Okay, it's probably going to go right over the airport. All right, and then it's probably going to continue to go up towards the Pro Turf and Professional Tax Services area. It'll probably be near the Family Dollar on Highway 51 there, and then curve up Hayes Creek up there towards Old Mountain Outdoor Adventures, and eventually it's going to go over Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard on Highway 82 there.
We get the information
I hope it goes around the perimeter of the city like that. There's a good chance it goes right through the middle of town, but that's the best case scenario. Despite where it goes or what happens here, everybody in Winona, Sawyer, Kilmichael, Stewart, Duck Hill, all you guys need to be in your safe spot, and you need to be barricaded in there. You need to be ready to go, ready to evacuate if there's significant damage to your home, fire, gas leak, something like that. And then we have to start thinking about areas farther downstream. Once again, this is the tornado. This thing might try to literally cross across the entire state of Mississippi. The entire state of Mississippi. And one of the ways that that we can get ahead of this thing is the same thing I said an hour or so ago about Winona. If I lived down here in the Manatee or Dancy or Spring Valley, any of these places in Mississippi, I would be going north or south and trying my best to get to a more substantial shelter for the night, especially if I lived in a mobile home. Now, there's a chance that this storm doesn't even make it to you, and then you did it all for nothing. But there's probably a lot of people near Winona right now that are wishing they did that earlier. Let's see.
Yeah, Winona. It looks like it's getting hammered right now.
That is not looking good, guys.
So I may not be able to provide much updates Uh,
All right. Are
because
we
the
still on the
iPad's
best
dying
radar site?
5%. So I'm actually gonna charge my iPad.
No.
Just say
Okay.
it.
So if we switch over to the Tupelo radar, actually the debris signature is a little bit farther north. Now, it's not exact because we're seeing a couple thousand feet up in the air here because we're so far away from the actual storm because we're in a radar hole. But this doesn't look good. This looks like this actually might be going through Winona right now.
I'd say
A
it
worst
is
case
in
scenario
Winona.
may be happening right now as a
We
large,
can-
extremely damaging tornado is going through a
worst-case
populated
scenario
city
may be
in
happening.
Mississippi.
If that is bad. Now here's the thing: tornadoes can be kind of surprising. They could be going one way and then like just do
Unbelievable.
a 90-degree turn and head right for you. They have the power to do that. On this warning, it says
There's going to be a tornado
emergency for
impacting Winona imminently.
Effective
This is not a
10:15
good
p.m. Central
situation.
Daylight
It's either
Time.
happening right now,
Time
or if
for
you're in Winona
Eastern
and it's not happening yet, it's
Carroll,
going to happen
Webster,
here in the next
Montgomery
couple
counties.
seconds.
It confirmed
Brace
at
for impact.
9:32 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It confirmed a large and destructive tornado was located over Winona, moving northeast at 60 miles an hour. Tornado emergency for Winona. This is a PDS situation. Take cover now. Hazard: deadly tornado. I'll repeat that again. Deadly tornado.
Do we have people
Radar confirmed
listening to
tornado.
scanner feeds?
Mobile homes
Okay.
will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. So yeah, that
County is Winona in. Carroll, Montgomery, Webster. Probably Webster. Okay, so there's like no radio feeds even available for this area.
I think probably because there isn't no available radio feeds. Probably because they're
All right, so
it's knocked out. It may just be knocked out. Okay, it's down again. Yeah, not looking good. I don't think it's looking good either. Like if you see that blue dot right there, like see that blue dot, that's a tornado actually. Also, just to be clear for anyone watching, we did hit 60 subscribers, yay! And you know we hit 60 subscribers, and I'm probably gonna do my stream. Tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then the next day. We probably get the gang together. So Gamma G50, JB2 Lit, Raven, we make the gang together. I'm not too sure. Oh, Gamma J, I noticed in like my friend's YouTube channel is on my channel. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe I should start talking more about storms, but like, okay, I guess I gotta reload the page. But like for now, it's still not looking good. If you want to go watch Ryan Hall, y'all, or my stream, cause I mean like watch either or, don't care. It's total of $78,511 raised.
What if you could do SEO smarter and faster?
Don't care about your works. I'm gonna sub, but yeah, thank you. Come on. I like, let me just. I'd say that this is gonna be first. I'm not gonna do these very much. I'm not gonna do these.
By the way, if you're in
often.
Tupelo, Mississippi, watch out for pieces of Silver City falling from the sky here over the next hour or so. That is not a joke, and it's not an exaggeration. Huge debris cloud. Small pieces of debris probably at this point. Obviously, gravity is going to bring down the big ones.
Wow.
But little pieces of insulation.
Wow.
Polaroid pictures.
Dang.
It happens all the time. Notes, pieces of mail could be falling out of the sky from several, like 100 miles or more to your south in this debris field from that original tornado.
So now Fox is just getting cored. I'd wow. I don't know how, but if I could, I
Just
would
waiting to
get
hear
the
a word from Winona. I'm hoping that we hear that it's all good.
I kind of want to see when
We're
he
so
get
far away from the radar site, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell what exactly happened here. And Brad Arnold hasn't been stopped. So Brad was able to drive completely over Highway 82 without getting stopped by power lines down or trees down on the highway. So that's good. So we'll see what happens there. So this is a video from Chris Hall showing the extensive damage in Rolling Fork, Mississippi.
okay. Oh my God, that's looking big. That is huge. That is huge. That's got to be a wedge. I say it's got to be a wedge tornado on the
What a
ground.
day.
Oh wow. Okay, no, I'm checking radar. Check radar on the iPad because that's better. Yeah, it looks like it looks
The
like
rotation signature is
it looks like a
so
cord
nuts. It's
thing.
off the charts here, literally. Still
Oh no,
producing
he's
new
not
debris
even kidding.
as it moves towards Walt Hall.
Walt Hall,
So once
Walt
again,
Hall,
if I'm in
Mississippi. Well, like
Walt Hall,
it,
Alva,
it's
or
best
any of
just
these
to
places,
probably get
I
out of
am
there.
getting to shelter right now. You don't have much time if you're in Sugar Hill or Minerva. That's coming directly towards you there. Once again, this thing just went through Winona. Yeah, it does seem like Winona took a direct hit, but there's two things that are happening here. It's a good thing that we haven't heard anybody say anything about it yet. That could be a good thing because maybe nothing happened and there's nothing to report. It could be a very bad thing because if a town is decimated, the last thing on your mind is to let Twitter know or to get that information online. So we're just waiting to hear the details.
Like Brad Arnold. It looks like he's probably like probably in the tornado, probably in the windshield. I'd say.
A new PDS tornado warning has
Okay,
been
so we've
issued.
got a new PDS tornado warning for Calhoun, Chickasaw, and Monroe counties in Mississippi. This is a dangerous situation. Please take shelter now.
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
So
Yeah, so that extends this all the way up to Houston, Mississippi. Guys, this thing's going to try to cross the entire state of Mississippi. By the way, there is a tornado warning up here for areas just north of Tupelo as well. Let's take a look at that real quick. That looks pretty significant. The rotation is
Okay,
definitely there.
that
So
is-
now
yep.
if we are in Baldwin, Guntown, Chapelville, or
like the
Mantachi,
video if you are
we've got to get to shelter. We got to run, not walk to shelter.
Like the
All right,
video
guys,
or just say
real
in the
quick,
chat.
I've been sitting here.
Actually, no.
I haven't got up in a while. I have to take a very brief break. I'll be right back.
So let's say.
And in the
You
meantime,
guys should stay tuned for the.
we're gonna watch Andy.
Extend to the north into Bowling Green as well. You guys are still going to see some powerful winds up here into southern.
Maybe.
Passes through from west to east. So a minor severe threat.
Be right back. Oh my God. I don't know why I can't. I don't know. Are you guys
Exists
having a
up
hard
here.
time watching his stream? For some reason, for me, it hardly works. Okay, I'll be right back.
So as we pass to the north here, this line of storms is basically going to impact everyone at the same time along this line. But it will be a little bit sooner where we get that bow echo out here where the winds are pushing forward as fast, much faster than the rest of the storm. That's where our damaging winds will be. All right. Hello, everybody on Ryan's stream. I heard you. I'm hopefully doing a good job here. I will relay a few things here that we're looking at. This part of the storm up here in northeastern Mississippi, we have a tornado warning for it for areas north of Tupelo. I've been watching this one. It's had some incredible hail signatures show up. Take a look at this about 10 minutes ago. You can see these areas of pink and purple over here. This is likely ping pong ball size hail, like a golf ball size hail, being driven forward by winds. So anywhere in this area was is in the path of a pretty impressive storm. That's going to head to the north of Tupelo. So Boonville is going to get on this, and there's also several areas of rotation possible. Spin up tornadoes could be possible anywhere in this powerful storm because it's being led by such strong dynamics. The winds that are driving this forward are very strong.
What do you mean by
So
that?
anything is possible up there. Man, and then let's go back
I'd say that
let's go back to taking a look at our.
It's literally still going. Like tornado is still going. It feels like I'm playing Twisted, but I'm not playing
particularly
Twisted
dangerous
on
situation.
if you know what I mean,
Tornado
you know
warning
what I
down
mean.
here that's just gone through Winona. I've been talking about this on my stream for a while. If you've got both Ryan and I up, we've got areas
join
down
my Discord server, but I didn't post it in the description
the
because
line,
I thought it
and that will be warned over here.
So
In Montpelier and FEBA, West Point. This is a separate National Weather Service office. So once this office down here extends the warnings to the eastern part of Mississippi y'all will also be under warnings probably the north part of Oktibbeha County.
Ryan, we've got a tornado on the ground
the north of Starkville.
southwest of Winona.
But advanced warnings for all of y'all down the line along this blue arrow are basically needed. You need to know well ahead of time that this tornado is tracking.
Okay, I just posted it
Toward your location. So next up, we've got
keep it on here for now.
Bellefontaine and Waltall in Webster County. Then we've got Clarkson to Manatee, to Montpelier to Woodland, and
yeah, yes, Ryan Hall, y'all, we can hear you. I doubt you're watching, but you may
okay,
not.
So who just talked to me? It was Brad Arnold.
Ryan, we've got a tornado.
Well, that was perfect. Look at that. It stopped right on the lightning strike.
On the ground, southwest of Winona. Just saw a big power flash up on the hill.
Southwest? Oh, no. Okay, so here's another situation. The first big storm that went through that's probably produced significant damage in Winona has went through, and now we've got another tornado that is forming on the southwestern side
So I don't
of the
know if
city.
this is the same tornado because I'd say this would be, if you don't know the Mayfield tornado, I'm gonna give you a little bit of background. It's like on December
Right
11,
here, that's your
a moderate risk.
Hold on, let me get this back on the Jackson radar here. I want to show you what we're
very
seeing.
long track EF
Because this is the same situation that we saw.
One went the exact middle of Mayfield, and that one killed 52. Also hit the towns of Benton, and I forgot the other one. The iPad's about to die anyway. Okay, no, the iPad just died. Click up. So okay, I'm gonna have to reset. I'm gonna have to reload this. Because I am. Bro, I don't Stop the ads. I'm not. So it's us.
Who is trying to give us a view of it. Obviously, it's hard to see because it's dark and it's starting to become rain wrapped.
Oh, great. Now it's getting rain wrapped, too. Great. That's just perfectly.
We're hearing reports now that Silver City is, it's extremely significant damage from Silver City.
Extremely significant damage from Silver City. Save Aunt Meg.
So I've got one preliminary report out of Winona. There's no power in Winona, which is concerning because we potentially have another tornado coming into town here. But one of the storm chasers, Chris Jackson, is saying that he saw no damage on 82 from 55 east through town. So on the eastern perimeter of 82, he saw no damage. He said the tornado did cross about a mile in front of him on the Interstate 55, and there's tree damage all along the interstate. So hopefully the tornado missed the town, but we don't know for sure. We still don't know for sure. He only saw the eastern side of the 82 area.
My police uniform repeatedly. My God. I'd say this is a very severe tornado. I know I spelled that wrong. If someone knows how to, can you please tell me, if I spelled that wrong, I spelled it Mississippi. So I most likely spelled that wrong. And great, I read that.
All right, so we're going to keep Brad's feed above my head, and we're going to continue to try to track these storms. Once again, potentially a new tornado coming into Winona now, and then our original tornado warning, our big storm that has caused so much problems, does look like it's finally trying to let up just a little bit. The rotation doesn't seem as impressive as it gets closer to Walt Hall. This is incredible news. We hope that continues to be the case. We've also got a tornado warning up here for Marietta, Baldwin, Guntown. Please take shelter. That one doesn't look imminently, bad.
Yeah,
we're still focused on the Winona area right now. Hey, Chris, you copy? So I've got Chris Jackson on Zello. We'll try to get a hold of him.
Hey, Ryan, what's going on,
man? Chris, we're trying to get an idea of what's going on down there in the Winona area. It looked like the town might have received a direct hit according to the distant CC feature that we saw from the radars there, but you're in the area, so what's going on and what are you seeing?
Yeah, so the downtown area of Winona appears to actually been spared from the path of this tornado. Once you get about 2.5 to 3 miles east of downtown on US 82 is where I'm currently sitting, there's a bunch of little houses right here that's sustained some damage, obviously tree damage, power lines down, trees across the roadway, that kind of deal. But thankfully everybody's okay, nobody's injured, everybody's accounted for. Just trying to scope out some more areas on Google at the time and see if there's any other houses I might be able to check and make sure everybody's okay.
Has been issued.
It looks like they got spared.
Okay. Well, just let us know if you need anything and keep us updated. I don't
remember what the town was called at all.
Will do. Thanks for checking in, Ryan.
that's a little an update from Winona. It looks like
A new tornado
maybe some
warning
better
has been
news
issued.
from Winona than what we've heard from some of these other towns, which is great. However, there's somewhere around Winona that definitely sustained significant damage because of the debris signature was so intense. What I'm hoping happened there is, right before the tornado got into Winona, it picked up a bunch of tree debris. It started eating a bunch of trees west of the interstate, and that's the debris that we saw, and then it kind of lifted over the town. But definitely a lot of damage reports coming in. Most of them, though, are coming from the Silver City and Rolling area where a very significant tornado has occurred tonight. And once again, I don't want to spend too much time talking about the EF rating. It's obviously EF2 or higher damage, so we won't know until the National Weather Service does their survey. But it looks like a significant high-end tornado went through those areas.
So it may have just lifted.
And all of our storm chasers pretty much are helping with search and rescue right now. And we have we've gotten hotels for them, I think, to stay the night for any of them that wanted it, I guess.
A new tornado warning
We've already
has
booked
been
those.
issued.
As far as mainly trying to fire up,
so they're going to get up tomorrow and continue to work to help people. Because of you guys, if you look up there on the top right of the screen, we've actually we've got $80,000
has been issued.
We have $80,000 just to help people, and
I can't donate
it's
money
because y'all went to the merch store and got a sticker. I don't.
But like,
it's incredible how that works. And it's also incredible how fast we're going to be able to make this work. All I got to do is give Chris, Nick, whoever's down there, whoever wants to help out with us, the green light. Go to Lowe's, go to wherever, get a bunch of generators, get food, water, whatever anybody needs, and we can just immediately make it happen. And we couldn't have done that without you guys. So once again, thank you so much for allowing us to do that.
Parents have to use like Go Guardian or something on like on like phone, the electronic devices. But I mean, it is what it is. World kind of sucks, if you know what I mean. Sucks, but we can't do anything about it.
So we do have a new warning for Houston, Treblinka, and Manti and Multiplier in Mississippi. This is not a PDS warning though, which is great. And it looks like the storm for the most than what it's looked in the past. So we're going to hope that trend continues. But we also have a new tornado warning up here from Belmont in extreme northeastern Mississippi. This also includes Tishomingo, Carter Branch, and Payton. So we're going to watch this very closely. There could be a tornado trying to form right here near Frankstown, moving up to the north and east. Wow. Very strong line of storms, by the way. This goes all the way up into Tennessee. There's a huge bow echo of storms approaching Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee from the west. This will bring severe weather into the Nashville area within the next hour or so. Nothing. It doesn't look very tornadic up here, which is great news. But still, big time severe weather moving into Nashville.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Chris, don't mean to bother you, but just whenever you get the chance, give us an update on what's going on, where you are, and what your plan is for the rest of the night.
Hey, Ron, you caught me at a good time. We just dropped a carload of people off at Vicksburg Hospital. We have to stop and get some gas. I'm running on fumes almost.
Well, just so you know, the Y'all Squad's got you covered tonight. gas is on the y'all squad. So go ahead and fuel up. And yeah, obviously you're going to need some rest tonight, but we're going to be working hopefully with you to start as soon as possible figuring out what we can do to mobilize the resources that we've collected. And also, I think I'm going to come down there as well. So just whenever you get a free moment to, you know, to hash it out and talk it out with us, the team's in Discord, and we'll try to come up with a plan. Great job today, and thank you for everything that you've done.
Sorry I cut out on you. We got to stop and get some gas. We're going back to Vicksburg. We're going to continue to help. It's bad. I think this was a long track wedge. I've not got to look. All I know is it's rough. It is very rough, Ron. They're going to need a lot of help. I sure appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie to you, Ryan. From what I've seen in Rolling Fork, I'm really not sure where we can start. It's that bad, Ryan.
My God.
All right. We'll figure out what we can do. I mean, the possibilities are endless with the amount of support that we've seen tonight. So, just once again, I appreciate you all so much.
If you were still awake by the time I'm doing the stream,
And the Storm Chasers. It's incredible how quickly we've been able to come together. And once again, Storm Chasers out there acting as ambulances. It's unreal how useful these guys are. People give Storm Chasers a bad rap, adrenaline junkies, blah, blah, blah. But, in the past 2 streams, we've seen them be the life-saving factor in multiple instances. So huge shout out to all Storm Chasers tonight. And guys, we still have ongoing tornado warnings. The thing is, though, none of them look bad. None of them look like they are producing a big, dangerous tornado right now. However, this area right here that's coming up towards Walt Hall does look pretty concerning. So we've got to watch that as this continues to move off to the east. We're not done yet. It's only 11 p.m. We're going to be here for the next couple of hours at least, and we're going to see more tornadoes tonight. I don't think I hope we don't see any more situations like what we just saw. But guys, if you're in northern Mississippi, western Alabama on the northern side, even into southern Tennessee, we've got to watch this closely over the next little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see where some of the hardest hit areas are by looking at the power outage map in Mississippi. Only like 15,000 customers without power, but you can see the path that the storm took right there. Is there any way we can fill in all the blanks on our chaser? Do we have that many options? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
I'm being a stream soon. Cause for now it looks like that it's just
and just to give you guys a broad look at everything, this is what's going on right now. We've got our severe storms moving into Nashville, Tennessee within the next hour or so. That tornado watch goes all the way out to Cookeville, Tennessee, by the way. Huntsville, Coleman. You guys are under that as well. We've got a bunch of tornado warned storms down here. Now, if you look up here into Kentucky, you're like, man, this looks like the worst part. But no, actually, this is just really heavy rain from Louisville to Bowling Green to Evansville
Brian,
up to
we're
Indianapolis.
headed back to our hotel in Yazoo City now. We did search and rescue last hour. It's bad here. There's a lot of casualties, including a 1-year-old.
Okay, that was an update from Nick Gorman. But anyways, we've got flooding rains happening in this area, and this is going to continue to move north and east tonight. Let's see, flooding on the 500 North block of Boak Road there in Evansville. So the flooding situation is going to move east tonight. The severe weather situation is going to move east tonight, but both of them will become a little bit less intense the farther into the night that we go. But we're not done yet. We're still going to see multiple, unfortunate events unfold here as we continue to watch these tornadoes track across the area here. Huge shout out, by the way. I gotta show this. This is insane. Call me Josh. We can all do anything together. It's all about finding a way to connect. We can change any outcome for those around us. One people, one love. Josh, thank you so much, man. Everybody say thank you to Josh. Josh, this is not the first time I've seen you here either. I know you've been a long-time supporter, so seriously, thank you so much. Still looking at a pretty intense area of rotation near Walthall in Mississippi. That's moving up towards Clarkson and Multiplier. Make sure you guys are ready for that. The other tornado warning that we have up here a little bit farther to the north is just wild looking on velocity. So if there's a tornado, it's going to be somewhere right in through here, and it's going to be moved towards Tishomingo. So make sure y'all are prepared for that. Otherwise, we're just dealing with some damaging winds and some severe storms out here along the rest of this line.
Okay, I'm posting some knots at the boy thing.
Yeah, if you're just now tuning in, we are covering a significant tornado outbreak. Man. And there's a ton of images to just to keep you updated on what's going on that are coming in. I don't think I can show any of these due to copyright or whatever, but I'm retweeting them. If you're interested in seeing some of the damage that's being sent in from the places hit by the tornadoes, you can see that on Twitter. My handle on Twitter is @RyanHall, y'all.
After this, I'm probably gonna be down. I'll probably be in my bedroom crying. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be streaming for 69 minutes. Yeah. I mean, like, if someone only dies, like, at all, TV show, real life, kind of sad, yeah. But then if it's a kid, it hits me hard.
Wow. Just
Oh my god, I kind of witnessed a 1-year-old dying.
I'm taking it in some of the imagery here. hard to process.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a prayer here real quick. I'm not gonna say it out loud though.
Yeah, and the feed that you're seeing above me, this is Chris Jackson from Montgomery County, Mississippi. Or not from, that's where he is right now. And he is showing us some of the damage near Winona.
My God.
And once again, by the way, the counter up there at the top, if anybody's just now tuning in, we have, you guys have went to the website and got stickers.
It's
and
bad.
We've been able to accumulate almost $90,000 tonight. I'm speechless. That's definitely by far the most that we've ever done. So I that's gonna be able to go far too. Like usually we do like 30K, and that goes far. The people in the affected areas, I appreciate it so much. I can't. Like we're gonna be able to do a lot with that. So thank you. That's insane that we're doing all this on YouTube. It's unbelievable. We're still watching these new tornado warnings as they come out. I promise you guys, I'm not withholding information from you. The only reason I'm not as adequately, like zoning in on these storms anymore is because there's not as much to talk about. There's no correlation coefficient drops. There's no huge velocity signatures. There are warnings. There are suspicious areas like the one moving into Tishomingo, but that's about all I can say. You got to get to shelter if you're in Tishomingo. I'm most concerned or interested, I guess, in this storm, the one that's coming up towards Treblock here. But as of right now, nothing crazy yet.
It's bad. Actually bad. I know I keep saying that, but I have to. My brain doesn't. I don't have anything else to say. I do not have anything else to say. I probably gonna end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe. I'm sorry that this had to end in a kind of a sad note. Like
Once
really
again,
sad note.
a reminder that it doesn't matter if it's a PDS watch or a high risk. Stuff like this can happen any day. There is a significant risk for severe weather, guys.
Have you ever realized that Andy Hill and Ryan Hawley all have like pretty much the exact same thumbnail on here?
Just to recap, we had a significant tornado come into a place called Rolling Fork, Mississippi, producing EF2 or greater damage all the way through Silver City, through small towns between Silver City and Chula. Also, Black Hawk has received significant damage, and areas near Winona have received damage. And once the storm got past Winona, it's weakened a lot. So this is the storm here. We're still seeing it rotate. We still have tornado warnings out, but nothing is as in your face like, oh my God, this is a big deal like it was earlier. So hopefully things are going to calm down a little bit, but they're not going to calm down completely. I mean, even without tornadoes, we have a significant severe thunderstorm moving into Nashville right now. I want to show you guys this because this is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, and it includes the western side of Nashville. We've got 70-mile-per-hour winds and 1 inch in diameter hail coming into the western perimeter of Nashville right now. That's probably going to go through the downtown area. You're going to want to treat that as if it's a tornado warning because 70-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball size hail coming through the window. You don't want to be in the living room. You know what I mean?
Like so bad that I
and these storms are affecting southern Kentucky as well. Bowling Green, you're going to get some strong winds. And then, of course, now we've got that tornado watch all the way into Huntsville and Coleman. We'll have to watch these storms all the way through the night.
If we get go go to it's in the link in the description. Go to Ryan Hall Y'all stream if you want to see more. Hope you guys enjoyed and make sure to like, subscribe, and I shall see you